I just want to thank Pastor Jones, my spiritual father, T-Moss, Mr. T-Moss for believing in me that I can bring forth the word of God. And you know, I really want to thank Mrs. H2O, who always has my support in everything. She make it hard for us sometimes, but you know, she
y'all have no idea.
Her sisters for motorcycle club, Beautiful Minds, and she called one of my oldest friends in Virginia. Wow. Jameen, you sit in the back right there. I've been on her since 2004. Wow. You know, so another friend of mine, Jermaine in the back with his family. Thank you for coming out. So as I sit here in front of you, nervous, I don't know what, but that's the whole point of what I'm talking about tonight. Not about being nervous. It's okay. Yeah. But, you know, that's what it's about.
Go get it's okay.
Let's pray real quick.
Amen.
Father, allow my heart to be guided by your will. Allow my voice to pass the message to all that may hear. God, please allow this message to empower growth, not only for me, but for everyone within the sound of my voice. Amen.
Dang, I'm scared.
I'm not going to ask you to stand for this Bible verse. Okay. I just want you to relax. This is a discussion. Amen. So just don't raise your hand. But it is a discussion. One-way discussion. The Bible verse I'll be reading from is Isaiah 44:9 out of the King James Version. It's all relevant. They that make a graven image are all of them vanity, and their delectable things shall not profit, and they are their own witnesses. They see not, nor know that they may be ashamed. The discussion I'll be talking to you about for the next 20 or 25 minutes, if things go right. The insanity of vanity, the fear factor.
Fear factor. Okay. Come on with it.
It's going there. It's going there. Now, I do want to read the NIV version of this because it's all relevant. It says, all who make idols are nothing, and the things they treasure are worthless. Those who would speak up for them are blind. They are ignorant to their own shame. On this night, in this election, the most important election that the United States has ever had in its history, I could easily take this discussion to Trump Tower.
Come on, sir.
But we really don't all have to go all the way to Trump Tower to do this. To witness people who are their own witness, you know, people who speak on themselves, brag about themselves on a basis.
Come on, sir.
Yeah. Really. Or even the ignorant people that would speak up for them for some reason. To their own shame. You know, they say, lock her up, you know, put a bullseye on her, go to the voting booth naked, all this kind of craziness. We don't have to go there. We could really just look at your local internet Facebook page. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's there. And when you, I got a question. Talking about Facebook.
What's the question?
Thank you. Thank you. How many of us went to a Facebook page or post and saw the most outlandish post that you wouldn't think you would ever see someone even say? Go ahead and raise your hand. I know you've seen it on Facebook. Crazy. And then they get 10 or 20 friends that buy off on what they just said. I am going to tell you 2 quotes that I saw directly from Facebook. I had to use some creative license to clean it up, but first quote.
You did what you had to do.
Yeah, every time. I have to respect where I'm at and respect the audience. They trying to fail my baby out of 1st grade. Time for me to go whip a teacher as soon as I get from playing my lottery ticket. I don't want Pastor Don kicking out this. But you got they don't know to get that child that stuff. Right. I'm just saying.
Come on, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna that.
Right.
But here's the other quote from Facebook, directly out of the pages of Facebook. We out here at the Chesapeake Jubilee. It's crowded as fudge. I wish somebody would step on my new Jordans out here. I've been to the joint before and I ain't afraid to go back. If you are living in this area, you know the Jubilee rains every year, right? What's up? You got mud, grass, gravel, dirt, and you gonna wear your Jordans and then talk about beating somebody or ain't afraid to go to the joint. Yes, you are. You are scared. These are acts of trolling and bullying that people are scared of the world around them. They're scared to admit there's a chink in their own armor.
Come on, sir. Come on, sir.
But let's really take this discussion to any given Sunday. Now, we know I'm not talking about here grace. No parties of grace. But the 12 and a half doubly orthotic fit, you better put them on for a minute.
All right. Come on, sir. All right.
I'm just saying, because we're talking about any given Sunday. Now, this discussion is supposed to be for the men, since it's a men's conference. But ladies, please take heed. Not because the way our Christian world works right now is more women than men, but women, you are the balance for us men.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And for many men, God's first and enduring messenger of reason.
Amen.
That's the way it is.
Yes, sir. All right, sir.
So, if you can, take this back if they're not here with you. We are in the midst of a culture that zealously rewards mediocrity. Plain and simple.
Say it again.
Every kid on the team gets a ribbon.
Come on.
School systems record the actual substandard, can't record the actual substandard grade of that student. Can't fail them. We just pass them along. Not every system, but that's what we do. And at times, so little is expected that men in our culture can do the least and expect the greatest of rewards. I'm just telling you how I see it. So they think. So
Come on, sir. Come on, sir.
Yes, ma'am. There are so many examples of this acceptance of minimalist behavior, but I will stick to the any given scenario. Any given Sunday scenario, excuse me. For many men, go to church. Just show up at church. Just show up. That's what they do sometimes.
Yeah.
And automatically, you are judged as a good man, a God-fearing man,
Come on, sir. Come on.
a man of God. But you know, the second chapter, James says, faith without works is dead. We may see that guy dressed to the nines. He show up, got Brooks Brothers on his counter, Heinz Code on his feet, Tom Ford on his shoulders, dressed to the nines, looking good.
Yeah.
That's what he came for.
Come on, sir.
Or, you know what, sometimes, let's not dress it all up like that. Them same Jordans that he was going to wear to the Jubilee, he wore to church because he rocking like that. So, same difference though.
Come on, sir.
You know why?
Keep it real, Ed.
Because he just here to be seen. Not giving one iota of thought to the activity at the time. Not the service, not the sermon, not the praise, not the tithe, not interaction, no support.
Come on, sir.
Deaf to any and all requests to step up, get involved, be involved.
Yeah.
But if I were a bad man, I'm sure there'd be several people that would say, "Woo, that cut of that suit is nice. That bow tie is on fleek."
Yeah, yeah.
And he'll walk away saying, "Winning, because I'm just here to be seen."
Come on, sir.
But don't you know it's much easier
It's much easier.
to look good than to actually be good. Those gators or that 32-meter Davis watch does not get you any closer to the grace of God. But yet you can sit in the back and pay little attention, nothing. But you don't care, because I'm just here.
Keep it
Word,
real.
Well,
Yeah, whatever you say, that's what we say.
Wow.
Just here to be seen, because I think I look good. Now, I'm reminded of a story a couple years ago. It was a winter storm back in 157. We had just had a men's Sunday, fifth Sunday, so we got up on the stage. About 45, 50 guys packed up the stage. Then it snowed like 2 weeks later. Pastor said, it snowed Thursday, Friday. Friday night, so I need all the men to show up. We got some snow to move. So Saturday morning, after he asked all the men, all these guys to say, we love you, Dad. We love you, Bishop. Saturday morning, 7 men showed up. That's what, and you know, I'm not slamming it, because you know also what happened? There's a bunch of ladies. They didn't know the men were going to show up, but they said, we want to get involved. That Saturday morning, 20 women showed up, and we got it. That's the message thing, but I got one more in the Chronicles of Deac Ed Waters Chronicles. It was an ice storm. This was a little bit different. And this is like a year later, so I'm elevating that now. I'm a deacon.
Keep it real.
And you know, people that know me, Pastor Don might say, Evangelist Macy, you know how Ed is. Yeah, I just kind of run with it. I would do it. So ice storm is here. I say, fellas, we got to get this ice out.
Gotta get that ice up.
We got to. But it was so, like 2 inches of ice. We took it upon ourselves to say, look, let's get a truck with a little shovel and get it up. The truck showed up Friday evening, and he called me at 7 o'clock and said, that's ice, bro. It ain't coming up. So I sent out a text message. I said, come on, let's get this done on Saturday. So we said 12 o'clock, whoever's going to show, let's do this. Richard and I showed up after supporting Reagan's volleyball event Saturday morning about 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, nobody was out there. We get up, put our gloves on, got the chopping, got the shoveling, got the salting, got the chopping, got the shoveling, got the salting, and we got just a little way down the driveway. But don't you know my brother, Brother Monte, and his cousin Red showed up. They got the rest of the way down the main driveway. But the problem, the next day, Sunday, there was a couple guys out there with their Stacy's kind of chip away a little bit, you know. Pastor showed up, and I felt, if there's a thing called church hurt that I ever felt at Grace, it was that Sunday morning. When Pastor jumped out of his car, we had a special guest coming from out of town. I think Lady Lisa was coming up for one of the first times. And he looked at his parking lot, and he was just totally disappointed. And I put that all on my shoulder. I really did, because I'm like, we can't do like this. We can't have 50 men on stage on a single Sunday, but can't do nothing other than that.
Amen.
Cannot. So I didn't go away bitter. Okay, I did, but but I walked away with some lessons and blessings on that one. First, remember I said them ladies showed up? That showed something to me. And that Saturday with Bridget out there with me, she could have been at the Larry Salon. She could have been with her sister, her daughter, and her mother doing lunch. She was out there in 22 degrees and red, but you know, I'm really good. The lesson I learned, that was my purpose at Grace that day, was that, you know what, we got to empower the people. We can't just talk to them, we got to reach out to them. We got to let them brothers know that you need it. So after that, we started that group men's chat, and you know, my whole mission at Grace is to empower everyone else. So everything that you see me doing around here is trying to empower us to meet the church's mission. And I know that. And I thought that's why we have different speakers, I went to different guys. That's what I do. I understand it. That's my mission. But still, Bridget was right there. I'm just saying. But getting back to the discussion, I really got on track, but We have too many church folk looking for the wrong thing in church. Because that one person just here to be seen. Did anyone see the World Series recently or hear about it?
Yes.
I would say good for the Cubs, but I don't care. Now, what people don't know is Theo Epstein broke 2 of the Major League Baseball's worst, what they call curses. He broke the Cubs 100. He was responsible for breaking the Cubs 109-year streak without World Series rings. He had just did the same thing for the Red Sox a couple years before. So he's the man. Matter of fact, for the Red Sox, at 28 or 30 years old, he was the president of baseball operations, and he led the team to the championship. They fired him because they said he was too young. They tanked again. They hired him back, gave him another one. So that boy was bad. So if he got something to say, I might want to pay attention to him. What is the secret to your success? He said, what makes a great organization is 1,000 small sacrifices when no one is looking. I'm going to say it again. What makes a great organization is 1,000 small sacrifices when no one is looking. Don't all have to be a great trip somewhere. Just get up and pray, get up and sweep, do something. You can do it. I got one better for you though. We can just start with prayer. We should start with prayer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just do it. You don't do enough of that. But let me point out 100 small sacrifice opportunities that are great for you tonight. Not 1,000, just 100. When Minister Steve asked for school support,
Yes, sir.
or No Fathers, No Excuses, mentorship, or when Minister Emmanuel was lobbying for gatekeeper support. I like the way I played that one. Lobbying gatekeeper, but that's okay. The parking lot goes bare at night because no one's there to watch the ladies carry their children back and forth. There's a lot of opportunities for us, man. It is. When Minister Chris says, the media ministry, I'm just walking that out. I'm going that way. When Minister Chris says the media ministry needs help with setup and breakdown, Dr. Tan requests everybody step up their tithing game. Oh, you know, here's one. When Minister Timos just asks, come to the man cave. You might have something that you can bring.
Wow.
Or when Deacon Ed asks for your support for the 20th or 30th time. Really, and I'm getting tired of Deacon Ed always asking people to do stuff, but that's okay. I'm going to ask you 20 or 30 more times. But after all of that, usually the responses often are crickets. Because I'm just here to be seen. Now I understand oftentimes the best solution to avoid pressure of life are the actions that get us the quickest reward, which way too often is to do nothing. Yes, sir. I'm not talking about the spiritual task of just to be still out of Psalm 46. I'm talking about the internal task of just do me. So many times, all these other surface solutions, fancy wardrobes, excessive alcohol, multiple relationships, gambling, etc. Trust me, I've been there. It does not soothe the fear and the frustration that we have inside of us. It doesn't. I'm also empathetic to the feeling that society has given us, my people, a bad society at times. We have been survivors for such a long time.
Go ahead, come on, sir.
With a constantly lowered success bar. What used to be seen as a failure in our society are now badges of honor. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Multiple relationships, or even multiple children without the means or the want to care for them. They walk around like you're doing something. I got 6, dog.
Come on, sir.
The N-word, yeah. I promise you, I've used that word this year. I'm just keeping it 100.
Come on, sir.
Originally, the overseer's calling card to emphasize degradation amongst the slaves. But now, don't you know, Jefferson and Davis are probably tripping in his grave laughing because now